Alright, hello my wonderful students. This is the last part of Foldable 1. I know it's been quite long videos, but we're trying to explain a lot of information in one. So we're going to try to get through this one as fast as we can. So we have our 660. So once again, we're going to see that this, if we went all the way around one time, and we stop there, it's actually 360 degrees. So we're going to subtract 360 from here. And this gives us our 0, 0, and 3. So we need to go 300 more degrees. So if we did that, we'd go 90, 180, 270, and then from 270 we only need 30 more. So 30 is about right there. So this is going to be our theta, which is going to go to 300 degrees. Oop, not 300, sorry, our 660. 660 degrees, because we went around 360. So it's going to kind of, so 360 plus 90 is 450, then 540, then 630, and then another 30 would give us 660. Okay, so now we're going to find our alpha. We see that here, it's here. So we know that this was an extra 30 degrees here, and this is 90 total. So we're going to go ahead and just get 90 and subtract it by our 30 that we have that's here and get 60 degrees. So our alpha is going to equal 60 degrees. Alright, now we got to find our beta. So I can just actually make the beta the same as the alpha because it's a different way to get to here. Because remember, we just have to finish the same spot. So I'm actually going to do that, but I'm going to write it up here. So our beta is going to equal. So if we make our beta here and we stop there, it's also going to be 60 degrees like our alpha, but this is actually going to be negative 60 degrees. Because remember, our alpha has no positive or negative, well, it's always positive, it never has a negative value. But our beta, if we are going this way, does have a negative value. And I dotted it to show you that it's there. Okay? So now we're going to go ahead and convert these from degrees to radians. So we're going to do our theta up here. So we have 660 multiplied by pi over, just put it under again, 180 degrees. And once again, I want to show you guys this without using a calculator to make it show you that it's possible. So once again, I'm going to go ahead and reduce the zeros, leaving me with 66 divided by 18, times pi there. And I know that 66 and 18 are both divisible by 6. So I'm going to divide by 6 and divide by 6. And this is going to give me 66 divided by 6 is going to give me 11 pi. Oop, I put pi. Okay, 11 times pi over 18 divided by 3, or divided by 6 is 3. So it's going to be our radians for theta. All right, go ahead and go to alpha. So we have 60 degrees. We have 60 times pi over 180 degrees. So we're going to go ahead and reduce our zeros again. Then we have 6 over 18. We can divide both by 6. And we get that pi, because 6 divided by 6 is 1. 1 times pi is pi, divided by 18 divided by 6 is also 3. Good morning. I'm running out of time. So we have for our beta. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to multiply by pi divided by 180. Get rid of the 0. And we have the same thing that we had over here. 6 over 18. This is negative. So we're going to get the same pi over 3, but it's going to be the negative version. Alright. That was going to ring like in a minute, so I'm going to try to do this as fast as I can. So this one's at negative 30 degrees, which is great because it's just here. Negative, so theta is equal to negative 30 degrees. Also the same as our alpha is here. So our alpha is going to actually equal 30 degrees because it has to be positive. And then our beta, I'm just going to go around this way here and then meet up. And then I'm going to draw a dotted line to show you that I'm actually in the same spot. And this is going to be our beta. Is going to be equal to 360 minus the 30 that we're not using. That's here. So we 0, 3, and 3. So it's actually going to be positive 330 degrees. All right, let's go ahead and convert these. So we have our negative 30. I'm going to do it up here. We're going to multiply it by pi over 180 degrees. We can see that we can reduce these here. And then we have our negative 3. And both of these are divisible by 3. So I'm going to divide both by 3. And we get is equal to negative pi over 18 divided by 3 is 6. So it's going to be negative pi over 6 is going to be our radians for negative 30 degrees for theta. Go to our alpha. If we notice, it's pretty much the same, except instead of negative, it's going to be positive. So we can just say our theta is pi over 6. And then our beta, which is 330, we're going to multiply that by pi and divide it by 180. So this is very similar to one we did already. I actually don't see it, so we'll just go ahead and do it. So we get this here, divide that out. It's very similar, but it's not the same. So then we have that 33 as divisible by 3, and 18 is also divisible by 3. So we're going to write this here, 33 over 18. Don't forget the pi. Divide by 3, divide by 3, and we get 33 divided by 3 is 11. And then we got to have our pi over 18 divided by 3 is 6. So this is the last part of the first foldable.